Welcome back to the channel here at Trace G. My name is Sammy. Thank you so much for yesterday's likes, and as promised, here's another ASST TA. So let's get straight into it. I'm excited to talk about a little bit on ASST, specifically the trend shift that I'm feeling today. And what do I mean by that? So if you guys notice, I drew a parallel channel to sort of visualize the downward channel that ASST is. And if you notice that price action is respecting this bottom trend line here, or mid trend line, I drew an additional parallel channel to the upper channel because I want to show you guys something that's potentially about to happen in the distant future. And before I go ahead and talk about this potential shift, I want you guys to know we're not out of the woodworks yet. What I'm about to explain to you, because Bitcoin is selling off. SPY selling off, Bitcoin selling off. These two catalysts are not giving us the momentum shift to the upside. But if we have a good day on SPY and Bitcoin, if these two catalysts act as some sort of inertia force to the upper side, I notice a new trend about to form on ASST. So when we initially sold off this morning, we bounced off at this bottom trend line. As you can see here, look at this beautiful reaction here, and thus we get the wicks. Today's shift was exactly, at least the bounce was 25% roughly. If you notice, we're making lower highs and lower lows. We create a new lower high, but then a higher low. Lower low, lower high, higher low. Do you see where I'm going with this? Yeah. If we had Bitcoin SPY acting as a positive force, ASST could have, well, in my opinion, probably touched 236. Not financial advice. But because we have a clean rejection off this trend line, and we have the 618 here at the 137, this was a clean area of support. But 25%, and that's a very good day. But again, ASST has a face, has the volume, 180 million, and it has the people backing it. So right now, the 0.65 at the $1.22 is where we want to start seeing consolidation in this range. Again, the shift is in, or at least in good faith, Bitcoin and SPY start giving us that momentum to the upside. Because I drew this parallel channel on the upper side, or aiming to the north, in case we start seeing that momentum shift. It's been respected, these trend lines, but this candle here, this bounce, is a new higher low. And that's what's important. Take it for what you will, these are small wins. But we gotta have the forces, the big guys, pull in our favor. Now, I want you guys to understand that we are now below the 4-hour RSI, center line. We're right below it on the 4-hour. As mentioned yesterday, we don't want to see the RSI be below this. But look at how we respected the 4-hour RSI. What's even more crazier, okay, what I love to see here is that we are potentially seeing an inverted head and shoulders pan out on ASST. And this is why I was so excited to talk about ASST, or at least I couldn't wait to show this to you guys, because this is a potential inverted head and shoulders. No one's talking about this. I'm probably the only one that's speaking on this. Because of that new higher low, you're essentially creating the shoulder, the right shoulder on the RSI 4-hour line. That's very bullish. Your confirmation is obviously getting above the center and breaking that trend line. Above the trend line and breaking above the center line. Once you get that, that is a momentum shift to the upside. But this is a potentially inverted head and shoulders because price wants to continue up. It's like an inflated ball, a ball with air. You throw it in the pool, and when you put the ball down, what does the ball want to do inside and down in the water? It wants to come back up. It's inevitable. With the forces working against us, that inverted head and shoulders can get us exactly where we need to, okay? Now, the shift in momentum has to be, or at least what we want to start seeing is breaking above the 0.65, then the 0.618. Obviously the layers, right? Break down the walls. But these are good first steps, okay? These are good first steps. And I know my chart looks a little bit combobulated, but on the daily, I mentioned in my previous video, look at the 5 EMA and 10 EMA. I said this was life support, okay? This was literally a life support. And look at candle reaction on the daily. We have a long wick. Bear with me if you can't really understand the chart. Just understand that we have the 5 and the 10 EMA above us, not acting as support. Once you get candles above roughly 125 and you start sitting above 125, that is where we're going to start seeing a true momentum shift. But it requires the good guys, or I should say Bitcoin, to give us that push, okay? And SPY. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me. Tune in on my morning streams at 9:30 a.m. I've been doing it every day now. And if you have any questions, any tickers you guys want me to chart for tomorrow or next week or whatever is going on, please let me know in the comment below. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.